A democracy cannot exist as a permanent form of government. It can only exist until the voters discover that they can vote themselves largesse from the public treasury. Who said that? Alexander Fraser Tytler, Scottish advocate, judge, writer, and historian who is a professor of universal history at the University of Edinburgh. Hello and welcome to our Summertime Special California Election Watch Edition 2026. By Mr. Tiltler's measure, California politicians are completely corrupt and out of touch. CA Senate just passed a bill handing up to $150,000 each to illegal migrants for new homes, and it's expected to sail through the assembly. Taxpayers footing the bill, while veterans, citizens, and the homeless get screwed. Priority: illegals over Americans. New: California poll. Governor Becerra, 61%, Hilton, 36%. Who can believe that? After we watched Spencer Pratt ripped off in real time for CA mayor just a few weeks ago as the distant third-place candidate wins all the late ballots and knocks him out of second to miss the general, so it's now choice between two communists in November. Recall Xavier Becerra served as the Secretary of Health and Human Services under President Joe Biden from 2021 to 2025 and has consistently advocated for immigrant protections, healthcare access and benefits, and the decriminalization of unauthorized border crossings. Becerra opposed Governor Newsom's proposal to cap free Medi-Cal insurance for immigrants. California's total state government debt is approximately $497 billion, by the way. Now add new homes and free Medi-Cal and $1 trillion isn't far away. And Governor Gavin Newsom is passing all these laws against journalists investigating corruption at the same time his old girlfriend Ruby Rippey Gibney outs him in Vanity Fair. It's like mob land out there and he wants to be president. Quick side note. Since 1913, there have been 182 recall attempts of state-elected officials in California. 11 recall efforts collected enough signatures to qualify. The 2021 California gubernatorial recall election was a special recall election that started in August 2021 and ended on September 14, 2021. Prior to this election, the only other gubernatorial recall attempt in California to qualify for the ballot happened in 2003. Which resulted in Gray Davis being replaced by Arnold Schwarzenegger. This election was the result of one of 179 attempts to recall a state-level elected official in California since voters gained the right to recall in 1911. The recall election was the fourth gubernatorial recall election ever held in the United States. The other three were in North Dakota, California, and Wisconsin. The 2003 Gray Davis recall was over car tabs. Davis triggered a provision that tripled the state's car tax. Gavin's was for much worse. Due to the wide margin of the results, most major news outlets projected the race for Newsom within an hour. Later, Larry Elder conceded defeat. So they had a chance. That ship has sailed. Another quote: "Capitalism as we know it doesn't work." Newsom recently said, right, because he's been doing crony capitalism for 20 years. When once a republic is corrupted, there is no possibility of remedying any of the growing evils but by removing the corruption and restoring its lost principles, Thomas Jefferson said. Gavin just signed legislation to allow your sales tax to spike to 11.25%. Slipped into the questionable ballot, sneaking number 3 candidate into number 2 spot. Also, a new healthcare tax too. The only ones happy about that are U-Haul as more and more people flee for Tennessee and Florida. A net domestic migration loss of around 250,000 people in 2025. My guess more will leave than the margin of victory for LA mayor. When he was mayor of SF, Gavin promised to cure homelessness, but he just said, "We designed a system, Zhao, to make it more difficult to build." From 2010 through 2024, almost 10 million people moved from California to other states according to Public Policy Institute of California. Number 1 in homelessness, number 1 in poverty, number 1 in retail crime, number 1 in gas prices, number 1 in illiteracy, number 1 in wage stagnation, number 1 in frivolous lawsuits, number 1 in unemployment, number 1 in restrictions on workers, number 1 in anti-business regulations, number 1 in income tax, number 1 in COVID school shutdowns, number 1 in COVID mandates, number 1 in illegal border crossings, number 1 in people leaving state. So he's shown his true colors. Newsom portrayed himself as a different kind of establishment Democrat, one who embraces DSA members. He flatly rejected the idea that socialists pose a threat, calling their rise a healthy damn thing, adding, "I'm for addition, not subtraction." There you go, by any means necessary, a revolutionary slogan of Malcolm X and French intellectual Jean-Paul Sartre. He wants to be the great white leader of the socialist movement to make America look like CA. Only then, where can you move to? Thanks for watching our California Dreamin' of a Better Outcome special. Tune in next time for another Friday 3 and 3, where I run down the 3 stories of the week the mainstream won't go near, no matter how important it was. Glory to God. And yes, I'll be doing more election specials like this one.